everyone? We're back at it. Another snowplow vlog. Oh my gosh, might be actually just a salt run. We're still trying to figure out where we're at. Let me show you guys. We've got about 1.5 inches here at my house, but my route is 20 minutes east. All right, so it came down quick. We had some really heavy banding. You guys can see thick, wet flakes. You know, the wet snow, wet, heavy snow. So we had about just like a 2-hour band that came through. Threw down 2 to 3 inches north and east, 1.5 inches at my house, hopefully just 1 inch back at my route, and we can just salt this out. So that's what we're going with tonight. It's end of month in January as we're filming this. Let me know how you guys did with January. Did you guys get snowplow runs, salt runs? Let me know. I saw a bunch of people in the link membership saying that they had their best months ever in January with plowing, especially in the East Coast and New England states. Going out west, doesn't seem like you guys have any plowable snow just like we did. And in fact, I think Florida had more plowable snow in January.
Georgia and Florida is like, what the heck?
Yeah, they're getting more plowable snow in Alabama, Georgia, Florida, Disneyland, which is ridiculous, than we are here in Michigan. Plowable snow. Now, we've had about 24, 25 salt runs, so we're doing pretty good with the salting. Thank God we brought that in-house. By the way, you guys can see back here, you might see a mower missing. We ended up selling that Vertex. This one right here. That one's gonna be out the door tomorrow. The dude's coming to pick it up, so that one's sold. All right, hey, one other quick update here. We got on the horn, brokered this. Tilson brands, you guys saw that jet blue 2 or 3 years ago. We had the blue version. This is the green ice shield premium ice melter. We ordered a pallet of this, contractor grade with advanced de-icing technology. So we're gonna be using this for the time coming. We'll cut a bag open once we're out in the field and show you guys what it looks like. Was able to get this delivered to us. You can see these are the collection of pallets here. We've got 1, 2, 3. So this will be our 4th pallet of ice melt, and we're halfway through winter, a little over halfway through winter. So when we start doing our counts over the coming years, we'll be able to know how many more rounds of ice melt to order. So, all right, let's load up, and then we're getting out of here. Make sure you have shovels, because you're gonna have to shovel that, dude. You can't just burn it off.
Oh, no, yeah.
I was just saying, it's thick enough with this wet, heavy snow. Sometimes you can just ice melt over a 1/2 inch of snow and it burns off, but this is a good 1 and a quarter inch. I don't think we're gonna be doing a scrape. I'd like to do a scrape. It's end of month. That'd be nice to tack on to the end of that month bill, but not likely that's gonna happen. So, all right, well, no other barn updates. Oh, except for I did put the squat rack and the barbell rack together upstairs in the barn. Let me know if you guys want a barn tour for the gym. That's something that I had actually a lot of people ask for on Instagram. That's a dream come true up there, and finally getting it together. So ready to rock and roll.
So,
all right, look at this wet, heavy snow, man. This is like instant build a snowman snow. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
Looking good. By the way, hey, I got our high vis. Yeah, I have them in the garage. A lot of you guys were asking where we got all the hoodies and stuff. HighVisSupply.com. No endorsement, no sponsor, just they're really nice. You guys can check that out. I'll try to leave a link in the description for you. We got the hoodies and the jackets. Had to order some more. Oh, and one other quick thing maybe we can show you on today's vlog, or just everywhere today as we deploy. The boss team was able to come on out and help us fix our salter. Per a lot of your guys' suggestions or recommendations and confirmation with the boss team, we moved the whole assembly in and down. So now it's dropping down in the middle of the salter instead of at the tip, you know, of the disc. It's sitting more in the middle, and it's giving it more time to disperse through the hopper as it shakes down. So that's what happens when you lower the salter down further. So we were able to fix that, praise the Lord. Now we're spreading perfectly, like 180, you know, or 50-50 or 30-30-30 all the way across, whatever you want to call it, which is awesome, instead of originally throwing about 80% right. All right, they're shutting the door. You good? Yes, got you. All right, let's go. All right, round number 2. Yeah, fill it up. Thanks, brother. There we go. Good? Thank you. All right. By the way, some of you guys are always wondering how we film all this stuff. take this off. All right, so we are moving and grooving back to more salting. So far I was able to tag out 1, 2, 3, 4 sites, so that's good. And we are, Mark's knocking out a couple of the other ones. Since he's got the 2 cubic yarder, salt route number 2 is for the 3rd truck. And that is going well. I'm going to do a site right down the road and then go tag up our HOA drives, which is really good. And it's going pretty smooth. I will tell you this, back at home, solid 1.5 inches, almost 2 inches. Where we're at, it is about a good 1/2 inch on the ground, but it is wet, it is slushy, it is icy. I'm getting the green, there you go. Thank you, sir. And shout out to Site 1, man, in and out. These guys are on it for sure tonight. Moving and grooving, man. Just making sure everything gets done tonight, man. There's a lot of wet, icy conditions though. One of our restaurants we do down the road was an ice rink for sure. Salted that first and making sure that they're taken care of for the dinner rush, as it's prime time right now. 8:30 already on the dash. So, by the way, I just saw another loader drive me going down the road, and I'm like, your boy's gonna get a 321F and a metal plus or sectional or an L95 for sure next fall. At least 1, if not 2 loaders. I'm telling you, we're ready to go big time in the snow. Saw Brent Kazak with Landforms, by the way. He's an awesome dude, and I called him up and said, your trucks look beautiful. I saw one of their sites, one of their trucks off the highway, looking really good. I can't wait to get our branding redone here so we can actually start wrapping all of our trucks and trailers. It's gonna be good, long time coming, so it's gonna be awesome. All right, let's keep going. All right, so change up the cameras here. We're salting our second to last site. One thing I wanted to show you, Mark has helped me grab some videos because when it's late night and there's, you're kind of done. It's, we're just kind of hanging out and having fun. We're just kind of being hams. He's like, dude, you wanted me to get some video? I'm like, yeah, bro, let's shoot video for the YouTube channel. We love making content for you guys. Hope you guys enjoy it. But I had mentioned earlier in the video, Boss sent a couple texts out to look at our salter because the V-Box platform is new.
I was gonna say, dude, that thing's spraying so much nicer.
Is it
crisp?
Okay, I haven't visually seen it, so I'm gonna have Mark take this GoPro. We'll go run out there and show you guys. I was saying earlier, they took the hopper and they pushed it more whatever the opposite was.
Yeah, like towards
more forward.
Okay, yeah.
So they pushed it more forward, I think it was, and they dropped it down 1 more. So that means it's like has more time to just come straight down and separate wider, and it's dropping more in the center of the spindle and not like the outside of the spindle. So if it drops in the outside of the spindle, I'm talking like I know what I'm talking about, then it just whips left or kicks right. When it's now dropping in the center, because it's pushed forward, it's dropping in the center of the spindle. So it's like on like a 4X, it's now like dropping in the center of that spindle, not just on the outside tip. If this is making sense, if you plow or do salt, you probably understand what I'm talking about. So instead of it just whipping off of my right-hand side, now it's in the center of the spindle, evenly distributing, and we'll show you guys a video of that here right now, because I'll back into a couple corner parking spots and we can see how it's more even. Because originally when it was throwing right, we had to kind of start salting on the left side lane to kick right, which is like against traffic, and that was kind of getting a little weird and dicey.
Oh yeah.
Not an ideal situation. All right, here I'll give you the Excalibur there, the GoPro. Let's see what we're doing here. Let's keep going.
Dude, like so much more. It's perfectly even.
A lot better?
Oh yeah.
Okay, awesome. That was a big concern, because a lot of you guys were saying all of the salters have personality, just like our lawnmowers. Like 3 inches on this mower is maybe not a 3-inch cut on that mower. Like you got to do 3.25. Well, I was like, dude, the last thing I need is a whole bunch of salters that have their own personality, throwing different guys in different trucks. That's not uniform. That's not standardized. That's not lean, which is what we're trying to stay in and be. So. Fix that problem. Shout out to the Boss team. Thanks for helping us out. I'll throw some photos, if I didn't already, on the screen to help you guys out with what I was talking about, because I did grab some photos and videos of what my hopper settings do look like, push forward and drop down on the different bolts. So, all right, where are we going next, Mark?
Probably back up by those handicap spots.
All right. Oh, no.
All good.
how do you think the season's going so far? Bringing salting in-house, doing pretty good there?
Feeling pretty good, especially since this is like one of my few times I actually got to go out and take the truck out and go salt. I'm feeling pretty dang confident after today.
Yeah. I mean, you've probably switched it up, what, a couple of times now?
It's been like 4 or 5 times.
Usually Ryan's hogging the second truck. He loves it, man. It's or the third truck, I should say. He's doing good with it. We've got like a system. You and Rob tag up the walks, and I smell. Ryan and I bulk, and Ryan and I got it down almost like a science, like how much we need. Like, it's actually been going pretty good. I mean, after 25 times, you should hopefully dial it in, right? So, but my biggest concern is whether or not things are gonna refreeze tonight. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Having to come back out tomorrow. It is icy, bro. Look at all this.
I was about to say, this is after I just ended up getting done plowing most of it.
Did you clean this all up?
Yeah, I plowed all this.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Oh.
Like on this back stretch, it was like kind of snow drifty, like
Yeah.
right past this little parking spot. And then I was like, well, if I just chuck down the downforce of that nice Boss V plow, man,
Yeah.
scrape up some of that ice.
This looks actually really good. I did the bosses clean just so well, dude. Like, they really, really do. I was telling everybody on the recent YouTube videos, I said we need to get some loaders, bro. We need to get big time. I need to be like East Coast, you know what I'm saying? We'll get the 321Fs, some sectionals, or Bobcat L95 with some Metal Plus.
Ooh, you're talking my language now.
I know, bro. I know. We're gonna get there, dude. It's in 5 years, hopefully we look back on ourselves and realize we have like 50 of these things. We were like the new kids on the blocks, the little big fish, you know. But all these big right here, like that's what I'm talking about. Well, don't pay them. Don't pay them. Don't pay them. We're gonna no. I'm not sure I said I apologize, but I'm gonna take it.
Yeah, at least there's no names out there.
Yeah. I'm like, we're coming, dude. We're coming. If you got a site Wicks of Novi, New Hudson, either give it to me or sub it out to me. Would you? Like, I'll sub. I'll do. We'll all make money together. I'm not taking anything from anybody, but we all gotta grow, man. We gotta make some money around here. This actually cleaned up really good, dude. This looks really, really nice.
I was about to say, it wasn't too bad. I mean, back here is like a solid 1/2 inch, 3/4 of an inch, but
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the drift back here is ridiculous. Every time I come to salt here, I always end up plowing this whole back area because it's just so, the wind drifts are wild. You can see it, like this is all just blowing snow.
Oh yeah.
Anywho, all right, well let's, we'll probably cut for a quick second. We'll find out where Rob's at. He's called me once or twice. I keep ignoring him, so. I'm just kidding. All right, sorry, Rob. All right, I don't know if you guys can even see me right now. It's salt run number 3 and 3rd fill up and load up. So because it's so wet and slushy, we're definitely putting it down a little bit more thick. We're gonna do some site checks in the morning for sure, but actually was able to upsell another account that is a plow only, but it's really icy, so we're able to upsell them on a salt application. 120 bucks, one-time app. Use quarter ton, nothing crazy. Little restaurant that we manage. So all things being said, we're doing good. It's actually about 11, a little after 11:30. So we got about 3 hours into the salt run. Man, they need to grade or pave the roads here at Site 1. So we got about 3 hours into this salt run. Rob and Mark just broke off. They're good. We're done. Site 1's giving me the wave. Thanks, guys. Appreciate you. And look at that, by the way. That's a nice setup. BBX. I don't know if that's an 8,000 or 9,000. But all things being said, things are going good. So we're wrapping this thing up. I'm going to go splash 2 more sites that I was waiting to close. They close at 11, so give the people that are there time to leave, and then maybe some of the employees leave. Open up a couple more spots for the ability to salt, and then we should be pretty much good to go there. So, all right, well, that's what I got for you guys. We'll regroup when we get back to the house. I think that's gonna probably wrap up at least the salt run number 20, I don't know, 24, 25. Dude, I've literally lost count. So thank the Lord we brought salting in-house, because now we can actually grow the bank account and make some good money salting. Amen? So over here at one of our sites, I'll show you guys a quick example of like salting the first time and why I'm going back out for a quick touch up. So you guys can probably see right here, right? This lane already pre-salted, looking pretty good. And then this area was covered in cars, you know, so couldn't salt really during business hours. So this is all pretty much slush down to wet pavement. It's really starting to come through. You can see this big line right here on the GoPro. This is a wet, you know, crevice. All up here is all wet, looking good. All wet pavement, looking pretty decent. But this right here is all glazed over, so resalted all this. This will get down to wet pavement and looks really, really good. So that's why I wanted to go back through here just one more time, 1 or 2 other sites one more time, now that all the cars are left, you know, for work, during work hours or restaurant hours being open. But yeah, just quick update on that. In case you guys have never salted before, that's what it looks like. And want to make sure that we're putting a good adequate amount of salt down. Also, so I don't have to necessarily maybe go back out tomorrow morning. Now, we'll probably still will do some site checks at 6, 7 a.m. But thankfully, almost everything we have besides 2 restaurants are closed over the weekend. And also, we might get another salt run on Sunday. And then it looks like in the 10-day, by the way, hopefully this pans out for everybody, but it looks like in the 10-day, we might have a pretty decent February. We're calling for something on like Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday. Then I think after that, it's like Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So that sounds like a pretty decent February to me already. Let's keep it moving.